Hi, my name is Tatum Erling, and I'm here to talk to you about women's rodeo events. Have any of you seen a rodeo? Were there any women competing? A typical rodeo consists of rough stock events, timed events done by men, and barrel racing for women. Did you know that the women had their own pro rodeo and they could compete in all the same events men do? Annie Oakley set the image for the original cowgirl in the early 1900s. During this time, women competed in the rough stock events such as bronc riding, bareback riding on horses, and the bull riding. This all changed in 1929 when a woman was killed in the bronc riding. Up until this point, women still competed in roping events and were participating in the biggest rodeos such as Cheyenne Frontier Days and the Pendleton Roundup. After the death in 1929, the women were encouraged to serve in the queen events and serve as trick riders. Later they formed the WPRA, the Women's Professional Rodeo Association. Today, the WPRA events consist of the breakaway, the team roping, the calf roping, the saddle, the bareback riding, the bull riding, and the barrels. The following events are considered timed events. The winner is determined by the fastest time. These events are the barrel racing, the team roping, the calf roping, and the breakaway. The next two events are considered judging events. And the winner is determined by the person receiving the highest score by the judges. And these are the bull riding and the bareback riding. Goat tying is also considered a timed event, but is not competed at a pro level. Barrel racing. This is one of the most popular of the women's events, and is the only event considered in the pro rodeos and the National Finals Rodeo in Las Vegas. This event is mainly done by women, but can also be competed in by men at some jackpots. In this event, there are 3 barrels set up in an arena. The women must run around the barrels in a cloverleaf pattern as fast as possible. Here, the skill level of the horse and the rider are very important. Breakaway. The breakaway is another very popular event done by women. This event is done by roping a calf around the neck while the rope is tied to their saddle with a string. You then stop your horse and the rope breaks away. Women can do this event at the junior high rodeos, high school rodeos, and college rodeos, and WPRCA rodeos, and some regional rodeos. The calf roping. This is done by both men and women, and this event you rope a calf around the neck, and the rope is tied to the saddle horn, and the rope will get off the horse and run down the rope and flip and tie the calf. This event is done by women in the WPRCA, PRA, and some regional events, but men compete in this event at all rodeos. The team roping is done by both men and women, and can be done by both together. In this event, there's a header and a heeler. The header will rope the steer around the head and dally their rope around the saddle horn. They will pull the steer off to the left, which causes the steer to halt, and the heeler will come and rope the back 2 feet. This event this is the only event that involves 2 people and it is a team event. This is a very big event outside of the pro rodeo world, and it's held as single events and can get up to as many as 600 competitors. The bull riding. This event is mainly for men, but women can do this only at the WPRA. In this event, the cowboy or cowgirl will put on what is called the bull rope, sit on the back of the bull, and put their hand through their bull rope and try to ride the bull for 8 seconds. Bull riding is considered one of the most dangerous events in rodeo. The only place women can compete in this event is at the WPRA, and I also have a friend whose mom won the WPRCA National Championships a few times. The bareback riding. This event is mainly done by men, but also can be done by women only at the WPRA. The cowboy or cowgirl will put the rigging on the back of the horse, then they themselves will sit on the back of the horse, put their hand through the rigging, and make an attempt to ride the bucking horse for 8 seconds. Other bucking horse event is called the saddle bronc riding, and this is the only event that cannot be done by the women. But this event is also the one that killed the women in 1929. Goat tying. Goat tying is not considered a WPRA rodeo sanctioned event. This is where a woman will run down the arena on a horse, step off their horse, and run down a rope and flip and tie a goat. This is very similar to the calf roping, but it allows young ladies to be able to compete. The junior high, high school, college rodeos, and some amateur rodeos will allow only women to compete in this event, and is my particular favorite event. The WPRA was founded in 1948 by 38 women who wanted the right to compete in the rodeos as well. The WPRA Finals is held in Waco, Texas in October. This allows all women who have tried competing all year a chance to win their national championship. Women everywhere have become in love with this sport called rodeo. I have personally been doing this event since I was 5 years old and wouldn't imagine a life without it. And this is me in the goat tying last year at one of my college rodeos. This is me and my dad team roping at a rodeo. And this is me at the high school state finals breakaway. Thank you.
And thank you,
Oh,
audience.
thank you
Gotta
guys.
put the audience in there.
That was good.
Very good.
And mom's filming.